Hey guys, Corey from the Gorilla Pit. Welcome to today's episode of the Daily Pit. We're going to chat about avoiding temptation. All right, so I come across this really cool quote, and it said, if you don't want to slip, avoid where it's slippery. All right, and it is so relevant when it comes to taking on some new tasks. All right, it's very easy. If the temptation is there and it's right in front of you, it's very simple just to reach out and grab it. All right, so for example, if you're going into a new transformation sort of challenge, you start on a new nutrition plan and you're struggling with a certain aspect. So for example, if you're struggling to cut out soft drink or you're struggling to cut out desserts, the best way to get around the temptation is to not have them there, all right, out of sight, out of mind. So the last thing that you want is to open up your fridge and have a whole carton of Coke there, all right? Open up the freezer and there's a whole heap of ice cream there, okay? Because then that temptation is going to be staring you in the face. So if we remove that altogether, we've mopped up the slippery surface, okay, and we're not going to be as inclined to slip. And now this doesn't mean that we have to take it out altogether for the rest of our lives. All it means, guys, is that we have to find that balance and keep it out until we find that balance, until we get a little bit of a grip on the scenario where we can sort of start to put these things back in and around us in our environment without having that massive temptation and struggling to say no. All right, and this goes along with a whole heap of different things, guys. It's not just food, you know. If it's it's certain people, or if it's if it's alcohol or anything like that. If you're struggling to give up the booze, the last thing you want to do is go and hang out with your mates on at the pub on Friday night. Okay, so you might have to avoid that environment just for a little point in time until you can wrap your head around being able to walk in there without actually smacking down 10 schooners. All right. So once again, if you don't want to slip, avoid where it's slippery. All right, you don't have to do it forever. It's just until we get a grip on that environment. So guys, hopefully this helps. Hopefully you can take it, remove some of these temptations in our environment to make this transition, this transformation, a lot simpler for you without driving you insane with cravings and mental sort of barriers there. If you did get something out of it, give us a like, give us a share. Any questions on this, guys, throw it in the comment section below, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers.